We're playing Dredge with transformative sideboard, and we're on the draw. So I don't see a Bazaar, so I'm going to mulligan. Go ahead and keep. We don't have any Dredgers. We do have a Mind Trap in case they're playing like a Paradoxical Storm deck. We want to find a Dredger, so we'll put that on bottom. Oh, the Dredge Mirror. So Bridge from Below is alright. So see if they have any Dredgers. I'm sure they do. No. If they have a land, though, they'll be able to get that Fate Stitcher in play, and they'll get a couple Bazaar triggers here. So they do. So it's not really looking good for us. Interesting. So I'm very new with Dredge. We could get that. I don't really think there's a need to get rid of that right now. So we'll Dredge again. Wow, this is just terrible. Well, there's our Dredger. But yeah, so I'm pretty new with Dredge, so I might not be playing it, you know, optimally. So, but I think last turn I would have used a City of Brass to unearth the Fate Stitcher and then Dredge again. So maybe they thought that they could do that as an instant. And so that's why they didn't do it there in their main phase last turn. There's a Grave Troll, another Bazaar. I'm just going to go ahead and F6 here. They haven't cast any spells yet, but maybe the Mind Break Trap will come in handy. So there's one spell. Got a couple bridges. So it's not free yet. Yep, so let's go ahead and concede that. I think I like just keeping up our normal Dredge plan. The Dark Depths combo is a little bit slow for playing Dredge. So we do not have any ley lines in this build. So I know not to mulligan for that. So this is just going to be a race. We have an opening Bazaar, we have some Dredgers. This is keepable. They also kept their opening 7, but no leyline. Alright, so let's go ahead and put in a Stinkweed Imp and Golgari Thug. And discard probably Vengeful Pharaoh. It's fine. Go ahead and Bazaar again. Draw the Stinkweed, Grave Troll, probably discard that Dread Return. I guess I should have discarded the Cabal Therapy and at least be able to sacrifice the Narcomoeba, but we might get another. We already have another Cabal Therapy, so that's fine. So how many bridges do we have? None. Bummer. So I think we just are kind of forced to pass the turn here. So maybe we want to discard an Icarid. So that's really going to hurt. But fortunately they didn't get any of our bridges. We'll be able to Cabal Therapy. Get rid of their bridges. They didn't get any Narcomoebas.
Get your own Moana Kakamora action figure or floral charm bracelet. Get one free when you buy a delicious, freshly made.
So we're gonna get 1, 2, 3 bridges.
Rated PG. They're only at Subway. So hurry to get your awesome Moana Kakamora action figure or
So we'll want a Bazaar right now.
Get one free for a limited
Get a couple Grave Trolls in and a Cabal Therapy. And then draw. Start dredging again. Alright, so we can Cabal Therapy. And I think we go for another Tormod's Crypt. I see 2 of them here. I'm not really sure how many they're running. But that kind of looks like they're playing against Dredge. So Tormod's Crypt. So I see an Ignat Chewer. Their Flame Zealots in their hand. We'll go ahead and take a picture of this. Where's my snipping tool? There we go. Alright, we'll play our Petrified Field. What do we have? Alright, so we got rid of 3 of their bridges. So that should slow them down considerably. Doesn't look like they have a way to sacrifice the Narcomoeba right now. And I don't see any Cabal Therapies. So they are going to get to use Fate Stitcher. So that is going to be pretty rough. That'll get rid of our bridges, our bridge from belows. Oh, nope, it's actually exiled, so... So we might be doing all right here. They can't Dread Return, and they're only ever going to get 1 token for 1 creature. So let's see what we've got in our graveyard. So we'll dredge the Grave Troll. And Golgari Thug. Discard an Icarid, a Grave Troll, and a Grave Troll. So let's see how many bridges we have. Still just the 1. And we don't have any Dread Returns. And we did not get... So there's another Bazaar of Baghdad. So we'll go ahead and grab the Bazaar. Dredge again. Play the Bazaar. Dredge. So we only have 4 cards left in our library. Draw 1. Yep, so it looks like we were winning that one. We were going to be able to sack for a bunch of tokens, Dread Return our Dragon Lord Dramoka. And I think it's still going to be a race, so I don't really feel like bringing in the Dark Depths combo. So we'll have to mulligan this, and I actually don't mind using Serum Powder here. Elesh Norn would be very good, but I think if we're in the position where we are casting a Dread Return, then hopefully we're in a position to just win the game with Dragon Lord Dramoka and a bunch of zombie tokens. And we don't really... I mean, Force of Will and Mindbreak Trap could be good to counter a Dread Return of theirs, but if they are kind of in the position where they're casting a Dread Return anyway, then we might be losing anyway. So getting rid of some of these cards isn't so bad. We do get rid of 1 bridge from below. So I think we're going to mulligan this one. Still looking for that Bazaar. So there's 1, a couple bridge from belows. We'll keep. They're down to 5 and they keep. I do want... There's a Dredger. So we'll keep that on top. So I just picked up this deck list online. This is totally just a net deck, and so it's kind of interesting. You know, I never really, you know, when I evaluated the deck list, I didn't really think about, you know, what the Dredge matchup would look like, and it does look like, you know, this deck's playing against Dredge is probably just a race. Don't really see any hate cards. I mean, it's kind of interesting, like last game, Cabal Therapy is actually an interesting card in the deck because it lets you get rid of their bridge from belows. But then again, so does, you know, Icarid. So let's see what they've got. They're off to a great start. We do see 2 Tormod's Crypts in there. Bridge from below. So they have 1 bridge from below. No Cabal Therapies, so it makes me think they probably just got rid of their Cabal Therapies. I guess I should have looked at their graveyard last game when I was able to see it the whole time. So now they have enough for bridge. Now they have enough for a Dread Return. So I might actually have to Bazaar here and just hope I totally luck out and draw a Force of Will. Still just 1 bridge. So they're okay, so they do have the Cabal Therapy, so I guess they just got kind of unlucky last game and didn't see him early enough. So what's our dredge from below? So Golgari Grave Troll. So I think I do have to dig for a Force of Will here. So we didn't get one. I think we put a couple bridge from belows in and just kind of hope that we're able to maybe make some blockers. So there's our first draw, there's our second draw. Not really great. Vengeful Pharaoh's interesting. Alright, so this is a great start. So we need to dredge into a Cabal Therapy. We're gonna see 3 dredges here. Perfect. Put a Dread Return in. Alright, so let's see what we're working with here. We've got 1, 2 bridges. 2 bridges. And what's their graveyard looking like? They've got 1 bridge. They must have 2 bridges because they got 2 tokens. Nope, just the 1. Alright, so what can we do? We can Cabal Therapy, get 4 tokens. Block the Golgari Grave Troll. And then hopefully just live another turn to so what do we want to discard? I guess just another Tormod's Crypt. I can't really think of what they would have in their hand, and we're gonna get to see it. So there's a mental misstep. So Golgari Grave Troll, +1/+1, and for each creature in our graveyard. It's definitely not going to be as big as their Golgari Grave Troll. They're going to get to Dredge again next turn. They'll probably find some, yeah, so they're going to get 3 draws with Golgari Grave Troll. They only have 17 cards. They're going to find a couple more bridges. Sack the Golgari Grave Troll. We might still be good. I don't know. Yeah, I think we just leave it like it is. We have a blocker for the Golgari Grave Troll. So unfortunately I found an Archamoeba. And Couple bridges. 2 more Narcomoebas. Yeah, so I think we'll probably just die this turn. There's the Flamekin Zealot. So they've got a couple Cabal Therapies, Flamekin Zealot. So yeah, this is gonna be good games. So good games. And yeah, I think just kind of being on the draw versus the play just makes the difference there. Just trying to race. So kind of a fun matchup though, Dredge versus Dredge.